Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Calhoun's. The holidays are here, and there is no better way to enjoy them than with family, friends, good food, and no work. My cousins, the McBees, ordered a Calhoun's holiday pack over Thanksgiving and loved it. Good food, family, friends, and they didn't have to work. Smoked turkey, all the sides, even great desserts. Folks, this is the way to do it this holiday season. If you're having a holiday party, a holiday get-together, let Calhoun's do the cooking. Let them provide it all. You just go pick it up, bring it home, set it out, and then put it back in the box and throw it away. Calhoun's, that'd be the empty plates you're throwing away. You don't throw away the food. Calhoun's holiday packs. Check them out online, calhouns.com/holiday feed packs. All right, guys, this is our hot read segment. I'm going to be very quick. One question for each pair of analysts, Bob and Mike. Jarrett Guarantano is the clear favorite to be Tennessee's starting quarterback again next year. He'll be a redshirt junior, but in his 4 years, he has been under what will be 4 offensive coordinators. He has had 3 different playbooks. Concern? Is it a big concern? Small concern?
No,
Depends on who they hire. Where are you?
I think it's to the side of big. I mean, just simply one of the criticisms of Guarantano is he doesn't make quick decisions, which even though the offensive line's bad, he holds the ball a little bit too long anyway. Is part of that confusion that you get from trying to learn all these different playbooks, and I think it very well could be. And going into this next season, I don't think it could do anything except it's not just the plays. Obviously, the plays may be the same. It's how you talk about them. It's one coach wants you to read a linebacker, the other guy wants you to read a safety. A lot of differences in there. So yeah, I think that is a concern.
I agree. 4 in 4 years, my goodness. And now if it's a really good one, you know, that might outweigh the turnover, but 4 in 4 years, yeah.
The other question is, one of the things you hear about Guarantano is you wonder how decisive he is in the pocket and when the play. Okay, well, if you're dropping back there and you've got the matrix going on, you've got 4 different playbooks in your head. I don't know. I think that could lead to a little bit of indecision in terms of, okay, what are we doing here again? We'll see. You look at, I've seen it in the pros specifically, where a guy comes into the league and he's a really hot shot quarterback, and then he's got 4 coordinators in 6 years, and he never develops into the guy you thought you were drafting. It's pros versus college, so we'll see. All right, Jimmy and Chuck. Jeremy Pruitt came into the year wanting a run-first, clock control kind of offense, like Alabama's, to add to his defense, to aid his defense. Hugh Freeze runs a zone read, spread, up-tempo offense. Chip Lindsey runs the same kind of thing. Is Pruitt ready for that? And are Vol fans ready for that? Because even when DeBoer and Dobbs were setting school, they had a record-setting year with that offense, and then all we heard was, we need a fullback back. This offense sucks. Get rid of this mamby-pamby offense. Everybody ready to go back to this?
I really don't care what the fans think, to be honest with you. I mean, because they were wrong. I mean, if you look at what Tennessee did with Dobbs and with DeBoer and with the running attack, they ran for, 3,000 yards in one season. They were close to setting records scoring. But the question you ask is the one that I think is interesting. Is Jeremy Pruitt ready to go in that direction? If he's interviewing these people, he must be. Now, I'll say this. They can't run a zone read. They can run spread, but they can't run a zone read because they don't have a quarterback to do that on campus right now.
Dun, dun, dun. Pause. We'll talk about transfers later.
Yeah, so I'll say that. But no, spread it. Yeah, you could do that. But obviously, to me, why would you be interviewing these folks if you're not willing to go in that direction?
Yeah, I mean, that's what you'd think. And I thought Tyson Helton had some really telling comments to make in his press conference at Western Kentucky, like his hands were tied on what he wanted to call a lot of times. So is Jeremy Pruitt, you know, wanting to be in charge of everything? It sounds like to me right now, Pruitt may be ready to look for a head coach of the offense, and I think that would be best for him. But is he ready to give that up?
There's the key. It's one thing to say I'm going to go hire a head coach for the offense.
Guys, we all know this up-tempo stuff, this Chip Kelly stuff, everything sounds good, but how does that affect your defense? You know,
well, I think that's one of the reasons he wants a ball control Alabama-style offense when he came here. But
if you're so up-tempo, you're 3 and out in less than a minute.
Well, there could be a couple other things, too. I mean, he could be looking at this as a recruiting tool. I mean, guys coming out of high school like that up-tempo stuff, especially the receivers. Okay. And so they may be looking at this, okay, are we hurting ourselves a little bit on the backside of recruiting by trying to run more of a pro-style type of offense?
Or did he learn that this offense that he just ran is not going to get it done? He may realize he has to open things up a little bit.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe.
It
works. He talked about beating Vanderbilt when he was at Alabama because he had players. All right, well, I'm guessing if you had Alabama's players, this offense that he ran this past year would have looked a lot better too. So I wouldn't be giving, I wouldn't panic and say, let's never do this offense again. The reason I brought up the fans is because I personally don't want to listen to another 5 years of moaning about let's get back to a fullback. I'm amazed that it's gone from, I mean, you did the talk shows, you heard a lot of it. Let's get rid of this offense, I hate this offense, and now let's get back to this offense. If it's a good offense, people will like it in theory, but they didn't like the boards that set all kinds of school records. So anyway.
There you go.
When we come back, Mark Pankratz joins us. What have we learned about this Tennessee basketball team so far? By the way, we will still talk about quarterbacks and transfers and football, but what have we learned about this Tennessee basketball team so far? We are way over. Come back, watch me rush.